Hey, it's Rick from killwithintent.com coming at you with another video. And in this one, we're going to go ahead and talk about doTERRA. And we're going to talk about specifically if doTERRA is a scam or not. All right, let's go ahead and do it. All right, now before I go ahead and jump into it here, we start looking at doTERRA and try to figure out if this is a scam or not. So first of all, I kind of want to tell you some preface here. I am going to be telling you this from a point of view of not being associated with doTERRA in any way. They're not sponsoring this video. Hell, I just barely heard of doTERRA a couple of days ago. And I heard about doTERRA because my office space is downtown and they were having a conference and there was all these people walking around with these bags. And I was a little bit curious. I'm like, why are there so many girls here? I mean, older ladies. I mean, this is people in their 40s and 50s pushing doTERRA, and I'm like, maybe there's something to this thing. So let's go ahead and look it up. Let's learn more about it. I'm always open to learning more things, and hopefully in this video you're also open to learning more about it. Now, I'm based out of Salt Lake City, Utah, and the company, I'm looking at the Wikipedia page here, is based out of Pleasant Grove, Utah, which is a company, local company here to the state of Utah. Interesting stuff. So the number of employees they have is 1,800, and it is a private company, and the industry is multi-level marketing. And doTERRA is based out of Pleasant Grove, sells essential oils or related products. So I'm reading their Wikipedia page, and that's essentially what it says. The reason why I wanted to make this video specifically was to figure out if it was a scam or not, or what the hell were they doing, what kind of business. Because I actually run an event here that helps women entrepreneurs launch ideas, launch products, and go to market with their inventions. And we run these events where we raise money and we actually do a pool of funds, and we release that fund to one of the selected women entrepreneurs to be able to work on their own idea. So I'm like, holy cow, there's so many women here. There's so many women trying to start a business, trying to run a entrepreneurship venture. So I really want to look into doTERRA, see what the heck it is, right? And it's just an MLM company. There's nothing wrong with MLM companies. I just don't like the fact that how they go ahead and market and try to sell and try to persuade some of these vendors and these resellers to be able to sell their product. There's the way they actually approach it. I don't like it. I don't like the way they actually go ahead and try to get other people to sign on to doTERRA and their product they're actually pushing. Now, I was talking to one of the women here at the event, and I was asking her, well, what is this? What are you guys all doing? Why are you all here? And she told me that the event is pretty much a conference they have. They were talking about the product, and then I heard a conversation about them about discussion that doTERRA will help you cure things such as Ebola, cancer, autism, and other conditions they were discussing about. And I know for a fact, okay, guys, there is a reason. Okay, there's a reason why researchers that are researching cancer get paid $300,000 a year or even more in some of the salaries. There is a reason why this happens, right? It is because it is a very difficult problem to solve to cure cancer. And if you think that some little oil you rub on is going to go ahead and cure your cancer, like, really? Do you really think that's true? Do you really think that's actually going to go ahead and, if you rub some oil, autism is going to go away? Like, these are diseases that are, terminal. These are diseases that people can live with for the rest of their life. Do you really think some sort of oil is going to do it? I don't think so. So that's problem number one. They're passing information that's just obviously false. This is not true. This is not based on science. This is not based on research. This isn't based on anything. This is just strictly based on feeding the emotions of the people that are going to be pushing these products. Because suddenly if you were like, hey, this cures cancer or whatever, and, you can go ahead and join this thing and, be part of my downline, and, we'll go ahead and sell this product. That's not entrepreneurship. I don't support that in any way. I want to go ahead and give you some value here in this video. If you're watching this video specifically and you want to know more about entrepreneurship, starting a business and doing sales, doing marketing, and actually, going out there and actually creating a product and creating value in other people's life. And firstly, number one rule of entrepreneurship. I don't care what kind of company you're running. I don't really care what you're doing. Number one rule of entrepreneurship is, can you sell the business? That's what it comes down to. Can you sell this business? And if you're doing doTERRA, if you're doing this product, can you sell doTERRA? I'm not sure how they're marketing this as, to business owners, but if you are selling doTERRA, can you sell the company? And if the answer is no to that question, you're not an entrepreneur, you're just some sales representative for the company. If they're selling this in any way of like you're going to become your own boss or you're going to become an owner of the company, bullshit. Like, first of all, can you sell the company? Because that's the number one rule and number one test for entrepreneurship. Can you sell the company? If you can sell the company, you're essentially in the area of entrepreneurship. You're in the area of the boss. You're in the area of selling this company. You're not in the area of being an employee. You're not in the area of being a sales rep. You're playing in the big market, which is selling a company. So doTERRA fails obviously in that, because you obviously can't sell doTERRA. You're just some sort of sales rep. Number two, can you influence the brand in any way, or the products or the features that are actually getting pushed out to the marketplace? So are you able to come up with your own oils? Are you able to rebrand it? Are you able to pretty much come up with your own genuine ideas and be able to sell the product in any unique way? So that's entrepreneurship is all about that, is being able to find value, being able to find a need and feed that need with the product, value, service, whatever it might be, and then get paid for it. That is, entrepreneurship. And if you can't even change the label of the product, if you can't even change the distributor, if you can't even change the actual components that compose the product, are you really into entrepreneurship? So doTERRA fails there as well. They're not allowing you to be able to sell the company. They're not allowing you to change the product of the company. And lastly, the last test that I have for entrepreneurship and building a company and all of this is ultimately, can this be a tool for you to be able to build large amounts of wealth? If you are in any way or shape or form into entrepreneurship, that is what you're trying to do, and you're trying to do this with your business. Now, I'm not really sure as far as the numbers and how much money you can actually make with doTERRA and all of the statistics for that, because obviously I'm not a distributor. I can't tell you the exact numbers, but I sure as hell is not going to be 10 or 100 or 1,000%. And that's what your business allows you to do. If you're running a real business, you're able to generate revenues over 100 or 1,000% on the market. So can you do that? Can you control the price? Can you really control how much you make? Is your company working for you when you're not working? Like, these are really basic things on having a company, running a company, and essentially creating value in the marketplace. And doTERRA fails there, obviously, because if you're not constantly acquiring more people and trying to make your entire downline be able to be filled up with a bunch of sales rep and the whole MLM stuff. That's what I'm gonna leave you with. If you're looking at doTERRA, this is probably the closest honest video you'll find, because I'm not related to them in any way. I don't plan to be related to them in any way. And pretty much I'm gonna leave you with this. If you are really interested into entrepreneurship, if you're really interested into creating your own company, if you're really interested into being in that space, I would highly, highly, highly recommend you, if you're a woman, I highly recommend you to look into programming. Now, my channel here is based on programming. The programming is what I do. Software development is my field. And it is by far the easiest thing you can do from home. It is by far the only thing that is constraining you is your ability to be able to learn this skill. And it gives you the control to be able to create and produce your own product, whether that be an app, whether that be a piece of software you sell. Whatever it might be, it gives you that control of branding, gives you the control of product control, gives you a lot of control that you have, and it is one of the easiest things you can do literally from home. So I don't really care if you buy anything that I sell. Don't really care if you go to doTERRA. All I care about is that you understand that in order to run a company, in order to be an entrepreneur, in order to be into entrepreneurship, you have to be able to sell the company. Recapping. Sell the company. Can you sell the company? Can you change the product? And then can you grow your income by 1,000-fold? That's it. If your venture can meet those things, you're definitely an entrepreneur. If your venture can meet those things, you're definitely doing entrepreneurship. If you can do those things, you are definitely in the right room. Is doTERRA those things? I don't think so. So drop me a comment below. Tell me, are you a sales rep for doTERRA? Are you involved with doTERRA in any way? Tell me. I want to hear your thoughts. And I'll talk to you soon.